Welcome back to Factorio Hyperbase Revisited, episode 24. Okay, so I am still in the LDS area. I've got rid of all the flashing lights by raiding all of these. We made a small collection of items that were in excess. So that we could raid all of the prod modules that I already had sitting there. Obviously I was missing quite a lot of prod modules from this build, but there were enough. So this area is completely covered now, and I also plugged it into the power. So no more flashing lights, all that's good. We've completed Mining Prod 101, although I mean it continues to be a little bit hit and miss because we're only effectively producing 2 of the 4, so only 50% of science, so we can't really maintain even 5.7 without the rest of the copper online, and then we're also going to have a plastics problem. This should help. Where are you going? You're going to Whitey. Yellow science. How is science? Just to check the basic health. Yes, of course, we're sitting here waiting on LDS, of course. Pretty much as expected, and the other science train is waiting up here. Here comes an LDS train though. Once it arrives, these things, well, 30k, it goes from no LDS to it empties pretty fast, so it's not down here very long, to a train that is basically full of yellow science pretty quickly, although this one actually needs 400, which means most of these are actually okay. It's just down here that we've got a problem, quite a big problem even. There is a favoritism towards the central items and not so much the wings, slightly unfortunately. So this one always ends up holding everybody else up. .4. I think it's the only place where we still have swinging arms when the flasks are delivered. 1.5. It should almost be done in a moment. There you go. All right. So what do we need to do this episode? Okay, it's fairly straightforward. We need to plug in. These. So the big train comes in here and then leaves back this way. So these two need to connect to these two, and these two need to connect to these two. That's the first thing. Then we need to plug in these and change where this lot accesses, and then we need to probably start ripping like this steel down and redirecting this steel so that this one actually covers all of these units. I think I've let some of this come through. How far away is this from going? 105. It's a fairly long way because I've been redirecting all the LDS. But we need to take some of the light oil pressure off oil. So the only way to do that is to let some of these launches happen. I mean, you can see these are banked up here, so they need an opportunity to unload, which will only happen when we get a launch. And speaking of launches, it looks like they're not all launching synchronously, but that's not really something we've tried to do. I'd rather they just feed whenever they're ready, basically. Oh, and we've also got an out of fuel train that I guess we should sort out before we go too much further. I know that we need to come back to this spot, so I guess I will place one of these guys here, dump some stuff, which actually includes actually, did I create a dumping ground that included... that's not going to go all that far. So we've got another huge supply of resources there. I think we still need to go and get some fuel, so yeah, let's get some fuel. I'm not just going to grab all of this. Let's just grab enough. That looks like it's enough. Oh, I guess I should try and work out exactly where the sky is before I get too carried away. Coal, oil. Oh, that's at the top of... that's a weird one to have run out. I thought they were able to refuel from the coal itself. Maybe not. It's much easier to do this by foot. And much easier to do it with the fast legs on. Oh, we still have a few. That's fine. Yeah, that coal, actually, where it's getting that coal from is a bit of a problem. May need to get moved as well. It's not quite at the extremes that some of these other patches are at. Okay, we need to get down here a bit. Over here. Yes, this is our new area. See if I can fit all of that. Not quite. What am I missing? I'm missing the Spidertron. I think I'd rather miss some stone than the Spidertron. Okay, I might just do this running around. So yes, this is one of our dedicated lines. Not exactly sure where we need to come up, so... that's the first one. Meanwhile, Spidertron, of course, is recharging. Might have to find where I dumped all his rail before we get too carried away. That's the second one. We can ignore this iron patch. I find it highly unlikely that we are going to use it in this playthrough. Now, we obviously were, but it seems highly unlikely that we're going to use it now. UPS is returned. It might be a bad sign. Maybe it's just because we're not doing launches right now. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we've probably come too far forward from that one. Yeah. Oops. Doesn't matter if it lays some track. And this one. And let's just see where this one needs to connect up as well. So there's nothing you can do at this scale that doesn't take a considerable period of time, really. Do I want my plane or do I want Spidertron to do this? And what's this? That's post. 918 rail in there. What's this one? That's a post. Okay. Alright. I think I will... I'll see about Spidertron doing this. I should have moved him rather than coming over here. Keep forgetting I can do that, but never mind. How much stuff do you have? You don't actually have that much when it comes to rail. Oh. Trunk. Let's give you that. And that, there you go. Maybe I want some of that back. Alright, go to town. That's just stone, yes. We don't need to go up there. I think all of that is covered. Oh, I can't see, but yes, there's a train up there. So obviously the rail exists because you can't place a train down without the rail. Ooh. Okay. That's phase 1 complete. How's the rail collection looking now? Pretty good still. Okay, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Where did I leave plane? Over there. Okay. We need to work out a way to get copper so that copper can flow into here, like it does, this copper. It looks like it's given an option here to flow down here. I may just remove that option, so copper from there. Well, we need to make these guys actually operate. which means they're going to need fuel. Oh, and we're going to need to fix these train stop names as well. But yes, the idea would be copper. That's the copper train. We get rid of this and we get rid of this, so that helps. We need the steel to not just flow along here. So this is going to be slightly more difficult. These were actually really convenient for the steel at the top because it, well, at least on one it was kind of self-contained, but I'm now going to use this for all the steel. Which probably means that we have steel trains that probably can't even unload because they're so much better off. What do you need here mainly? It looks like you need these guys, but alright, no, let's focus, stay focused. We need to get this sorted first. Copper. You actually have options. I think maybe this copper's trying to reach just these two, and this copper's trying to reach just these two. So we need to replace where this copper is going. I'm gonna have to follow this through. So this line here, what? Yeah, this line is the copper line, right? This line just here, the way in, that's the way out. So this one is the way in. That's the way in. So this one should be taking that path. Okay, that's this path. That'd be the way in. And your return is that one. So this one should return down here. Which means I could probably move these down actually as well, but I guess for now I want to do that. And now I want to stop this top copper from going to the second tier along here. So that's correct. I don't want you doing this anymore. So for you to come in here, yeah. Got to work out how this is supposed to work. Okay, so these are copper lines that end up, oh, hang on. No, those are the copper lines. So that one went to there. This one, that one looks like it's a copper line, right? No, it's a steel line. Crap. That's a steel line. So the only copper line is that one. So we don't actually have... I may have to move all of this down to make some room, actually. Which is a little bit worse. Threading the needle. So, yeah, this one goes nowhere because the only where a copper line goes utilizing this is there. Okay, alright. I definitely feel it's time to move all of this down. What I'll do is I will go copy. At the moment this is a copper. This is basically copper 3. So it needs to be... I think that's enough space. Unfortunately, lacking radars everywhere we need them, we're going to have to do this a few times. Boom. I guess I didn't really need to create such a large blueprint after all. Down there. So I want to redirect this to make this one copper, and this one here needs to be redirected off of steel so that the steel will in fact use these two. That's what I'm trying to get to. It'd probably help if I had the jet rather than running backwards and forwards, but I guess at least I'm not doing it with the slow legs. So it'll probably cause science to end fairly soon. What are we doing with you? Where's steel coming through? Steel is this line. And I want steel to become this line. Yes, I may have to actually just chop this whole thing out. Kind of so. Temporarily quickly swap. Yeah. Time to swap back. It's just 2 of these, right? You know, all of them are steel. This one here is actually the steel out. Okay, steel, this is going to need to replace these. So that's not the ones I need to be concerned about. It's these two that need to go down. So I want them to come all the way down to there, basically. Like so. Now this one. Should go something like that. So this is now copper, which should be dedicated to LDS2. Okay. I think that means you need to come over here. And where does that then lead? Is this LDS1? That is LDS1. This is LDS2. Copper in is this one that's free, so that needs to connect to that. And this one here is the return. So, yeah, this one here. Well, hopefully you're still going to a steel like you're supposed to. Something like that. Do you need to go? Yes. So you go into the bottom line and you come back out. So that's good now for copper 2. Okay, let's get this guy back in. I may not have enough rail for this actually. Okay, swap back. Now, what we've done is connected these two up to be steel. Steel currently is using these two, which that needs to be steel, doesn't it? Yes. This one is which one? This one is. That one is steel, right? Yeah, that goes to 2. And this one here was copper. So it's not actually the greatest corner. None of them are particularly great, never mind. Get over it. Yeah, we want to do something like that and like that. Like so. So this one should be going to steel. Just make absolutely sure of that. Yeah, that's steel. So we can connect these guys up now. I think I'll bring Spidertron along here to finish this off. It's a little bit of engineering. So these need to connect as well. Oh, I'm sure Spidertron can fix that up. Down to here. Yeah, we'll get on Spidertron. He can do the work. He's had plenty of time to rest. He's got plenty of rail on him still, or in him still, and he can pick up stones. That's fine too. Although we do have too many stones already. So I think most of the changes we're going to do potentially can just reuse rail that's already been created, like we did here, so we're not actually that likely to need a whole lot of additional rail, fortunately, I hope. Certainly hope that's going to be the case. Is 102 moving ahead very fast? Not sure. That's just the mining productivity 102. Okay, that's that lot. Right. So it looks like we have an ability to get... What are you? You are steel. You're trying to go... You're trying to go everywhere. You should just be going to... Yeah, we'll have to sort that out. Now, I need to rip all of this out. So this train here, you're... You. I think you... 3-1. BLDS1. BLDS1. You just go to BLDS1. Well, that's... Is that what I want? Or do I need you to go to BLDS2 occasionally? What are you? You're copper. Three. Oh, that's 5. Right, right. Where's your... Do you have trains here? LDS2. You do actually have 2 trains. So you should only go to LDS1. You should only go to LDS2. You should only go to LDS3. You should only go to LDS4. And we need to implement that somehow. If you have two trains, that's fine. One can be loading and one can be unloading. So they both need to be pointed to LDS1 only. Load up at 5.1, then 5.2. So that means that this line here, that goes through to there and stops, needs to be continued so this one can pick it up. No, wait a minute. Yeah, this one needs to pick that. Needs to pick that up, and this return needs to probably come along out here and then cross over. What are you? Oh, you're copper. Where are you headed? Okay, that's good. What would be best? Do I have... So this is steel 3 and 4. Steel 3 and 4. You're steel 3, so I kind of want you to empty. You have trouble emptying that one for some reason. You're steel 3. What steel are you? You're steel 5, so you're fine. You're steel 4, so that's a problem. I want these steels to return to their areas. I think there's only one steel per 4 block. One steel train. So that would mean that the steel that comes out of here needs to be able to go to both of these two. And the steel that comes out of here would need to go to both of these two. Okay, but I need you to finish. Are you getting any lighter? Very slightly. I'm in the sky. Okay. Where's my jet? Jet. I can't even see my jet. Oh, there it is. Take me back to my jet. I guess what I could do is I could shut off the ability for these to come through, so that once they've they've fulfilled their goal, they can be shut down, since according to our calculations we don't need them, right? That would make a lot of sense. So, what are you? You are steel. What are you? You are steel and you're copper. Okay, so if we came down here and did that. Five seems out of place. This must be a return. Is it? No. This one must be a return. Yes. I guess I need to allow that one to continue then. Okay. So you then have a train stop, yes, and you have a train stop, so stopping you is good, so you'd have a train stop. Yep, and you'd have a train stop, good. So in other words, when these steel have removed themselves, and you obviously need help with unloading, so let's see if this helps. There you go, it's working constantly, so it is helping. That prioritization is a real thing. 1.9, okay. Are there any other problem areas along here? No. And what are you? You are 4, so we need you to clear. Means we need you to clear. We already have this sort of prioritization, which means we have far too much steel here already, which we do. What don't we have enough of then? Copper. We don't have enough copper in here. This is an LDS2, isn't it? Yep, LDS2. You're supposed to be able to get to LDS2. Okay, why can't you get there? There shouldn't be a good reason for there being a problem now. That's a go. Why can we not? That's blocked off. Do you need a... It says it's green. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. Manual. Auto, manual. I could easily have stuffed something up. Okay, you are heading in. You know what the problem is? It's possibly that we need another signal there. No, that's not it. No path. That says BLDS copper 1 and it says BLDS copper 2. Okay. That's what the reason was. So yes, I can explicitly name these BLDS copper 1, 2, 3. Which we're going to do. LDS copper 3, unload, empty cargo. Get rid of that one. Right, that says copper pickup 4, which is not, of course, what we want now. This has to be renamed. Okay. Copper 4 smelt, copper 5 smelt, that'll be copper 6 smelt. Or will it? Copper 6 smelt, and this one, copper 7 smelt. Okay, and this should be copper 6.1, copper 6.2, copper 7.1, copper 7.2, copper pickup, okay, copper pickup 5. Right, so it'll be copper pickup 6 and copper pickup 7. Oops. Copper pickup 5 is copper pickup 6. This one is also copper pickup 6. Right. Copper pickup 6. And this one is copper pickup 7. Yeah, why do I keep hitting that? Copper pickup 7. Okay. So this train that is stuck here, you want to go to copper pickup 6. Full cargo. Get rid of that one. Move you up. Now, this time we did want to do that. What are we doing? Jets up there, okay. So I want the smelting trains to wrap round so that these copper supplies can actually start working. Which probably means that I need more fuel, but we do have smelters over here. They should be called B copper 6 and B copper 7, and of course leaving the plane drifting means it goes far too far. So you should be B copper 6. I think if I remember correctly, the B just stands for big. Big copper 6, and you are B copper 7. These things do not appear to have power. I have a ton of power poles though. And more boxes of stuff to pick up. Where's the nearest power? I could just go sideways, or, you know, maybe from here. Again, I think I probably need to dump the jet so that I can get a efficient line going this way. Wonder if I can just move you. Oops. Can you move out any further? No. Oh, well, never mind. Okay, so you definitely have power. Because you got no fuel, you're not formally in the train station. They both are all powered, that's good. Do I have a few, just not very many. Okay, that means we're gonna have to come over here again. I think that's the Spidertron, so these are for me. That works. I do need a reasonable number, but I can get a reasonable number. Alright, let's go and grab some fuel for these guys. We're probably not quite going to finish all of this. But we'll be close. Fuel. Yep, that should do. And there's another whole area that I might be able to get rid of. Over here. Okay, at the moment you've got nothing good. That's probably how I like it. All right, you're done. What? Out of fuel? Good grief. Okay. You need to add station B copper 6. Add weight condition full cargo. Add station B copper 6 smelt. Add weight condition empty cargo. Alright, it's going to do a big lap and come back. That'll be okay though. Silly trains. Why are we not loading? Why are we not loading? T is greater than 0. What does T equal at the moment? Connect. No, we don't actually need that. Do you not have a wire? No, you had a wire, or have a wire. There you go. Read stop train. That's what we needed. Oops. Oh, you came from there to there. We don't need that. Okay. On this side it's not working because we need to pass the wire from one side through to the other side. I might do it up here for no better reason than I'm up here now. There we go. And when it's got... why are you guys not going? You don't appear to be going. T greater than 0. Surely T is greater than 0. These ones are going. This one is not going. The train doesn't appear to be quite where I wanted it either. It's a great candidate for testing whether just 2 of these things would do, since we're only loading with 2 effectively just then. How far did we get up to on these guys? We got up to you. Did you get your full? No. So I need 1 extra. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 36, 37. I need like 37, maybe 38 fuel. Alright, let's get some more fuel. Oh, I've got another train that's out of fuel. Oh, that's the fuel train is out of fuel. That's kind of bad, isn't it? It's not actually a fuel train, it's an oil train. Well, if that one's out of fuel, we probably need an extra 240. So 38 plus 240 is all of that, and probably all of that as well. Saving map. Are you working? You guys are. Oh, it was just about to go. Just as well I didn't get caught right in the middle. Okay. Alright. You need to go to B copper 7 until full cargo. B copper 7 smelt until empty cargo go. And let's check the wire connection at the station. It also looks like it's missing, so we know we need to fix that. And we also need to ensure pass through. See if this one works any better. Oh, that's right. We also didn't set read stop train. So there's a few misalignments here. You do have 2 that are where they need to be. I think I changed orientation from horizontal to vertical, and that may have resulted in a few misalignments. My plane is up there. We need to get to the plane. We need to sort out this other refueling issue. And we're basically on time, so I think this is, yeah, this is where our new sulfur for blue science was. We need to sort that out, because otherwise science will come to a screaming halt. We certainly don't want that. Oops. Okay, that's science. Blue science, and this will be where the train is. Here we go. Oh, that's all my fuel. Okay, so let's see. What else did we have outstanding? I think we've still got some steel to hook up properly. Obviously, we've got to build this one out. We have steel to hook up properly. We have this one to take offline. We need to move a fueling stop down here so that we can get fuel across all of these and these, and at the front, and going down here. And somehow getting back here and through, that's nothing. Yeah, across here, down here, and down here. And not having the networks, if we're using bots, cross, which can be a little bit challenging given how far that goes out. We'll see what we can do. Copper pickup. You don't seem to be loading any. Oh, we don't have any bots here, of course. So we need some logistic bots. Let's make sure we have some logistic bots before we go. I don't know if I picked up any logistic bots from here. I don't know how many I need. Let me have a look at one of these other coppers. Where are we exactly? We're down there. Let's have a look at one of these coppers that is feeding the low density structures. It's up here, isn't it? I think. Right, here we go. Okay, so these are coppers, and you have 800 bots, and you seem to kind of need them all, maybe. So that's 3,200 bots. Oh, well, at least I don't have most of my stuff on me at the moment, so maybe we can find room for 3,200 bots. I doubt I even have 3,200 bots. Uh, 2,400. It is possible there's some more up here, but I guess I can make 2 journeys. I'll just make the 1 journey right now, and we will deploy these bots where they're actually in demand. Which would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 350. 700. 800. This one's more likely to use all 800. 350. 700, 800. And one of these as well. Oh, I must have miscounted that. Oh no, 800. I think we'll have to leave it there. We still have some stuff to do, as mentioned. Getting fuel, close down, removal, open up, sorting out steel. Still a few things to sort out. Thanks for joining me. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye bye for now.